T1 Mustang is here. It's banned 100%. Midbeast, are you a multi-millionaire?
The first time these two faced off against each other.
What's that mean? I have millions, but several?
You know, back in
no.
a million years ago, like a decade ago.
Maybe one day it was, but
find out who's going to meet Genji in the finals.
After those monkey pitches that I invested in, that went to zero.
Score's waiting after, you know, his KT experience in 2018, going to 5 games. Last time, it was Korea for the
It's not looking good for me.
Championship.
I held though. I didn't sell. You don't lose until you sell, they say.
It's probably going to be Alistair, Nautilus, Maokai Sejuani.
My ex-wife was really unhappy in the divorce when she received all of my little pitches.
And the Azir continuing to be banned away as well. And
Love
there's
this
the Tristana. Nautilus first pick? That would
Hey,
be
you can
weird.
flex that mid, right?
Hey,
Azir gone, GG.
You can flex it all over the place.
Don't do it. Don't do it. It's a serious Game 5 cast.
No, I'm not kidding. I mean, that wouldn't be the first time. Didn't work out that well last time that T1 tried to do so.
Yeah, let's not remember that one.
Let's see if they decide to ban the Nico, because obviously BDD had a lot of problems with it. They'll still take away the Sejuani instead here.
Go Nico again. The Nico was fine.
But maybe Faker just picks it up again.
Wow, they give Guma Zaya.
Okay.
You gotta take Rakan here then.
Didn't have as much success, and they'll go back to the tried and true Zaya here for Guma.
If we get like a semi-rerun of the series that was played in spring, which won't be the case because Lens will be able to pick up the Rakan here. But think back to how close that game was, how close game number 4 was, as Cuz will be taking away the Poppy.
Do we have a tank? Do we have a tank jungler?
His opponent really big, even though Owner wasn't able to actually.
You can't play. You can't play Lee.
Particularly his early game again.
Nocturne Nico. Nocturne Nico.
Prime position to play that game out. That would be a Nocturne Nico response here.
Could be Nocturne Nico or Nocturne Ari.
And then
what
go.
Faker wants to play here. I've actually really liked the Ari, but often with a Rakan Nocturne, this has worked out as just the duo quite well as well. So the Nico Nocturne for all of that trickery.
Yeah, there's also the Poppy. I think otherwise they might have gone for the Ari.
Midbeast, don't joke about ex-wives. That can be used against you in a court of law.
Nico
Not kidding.
Not as threatened by the existence of Poppy and her Statfest presence.
I mean, we've talked about the power of this Nocturne Nico, but Owner has just been, honestly, LCK's best Nocturne player for a while. He's played it when it wasn't meta, when it wasn't even fringe. He's just so good at controlling side lanes with T1's macro with this pick, so I'm always a big fan of it when he gets locked in here for T1. The Zeri will get prioritized here for aiming. Not going to opt into the Kai'Sa.
How many wives did you have?
And
heaps, bro.
We're looking at a situation here where now you can start pinching BDD's champion pool because of this Zeri pick. So the Ari is gone now. Won't be able to have any clutch plays with this one against the Nico. No charms on that Pop Blossom engage. Won't be able to see anything no matter what he's playing.
My first wife was 2009.
Pool is still thinning here for Carrier. See if they.
I met her in
Thresh again.
Falador.
I like this a lot more. And
she was my girlfriend to begin with, but then we got married in the Varrock Chapel.
They're really trusting to get something done here.
Pretty good times.
And I wonder with this Aatrox ban here, what the soul lanes are going to be here for KT. Because remember, the Poppy still technically
now she's in
could be flexed top side as well.
We saw last game what Keen was able to do when he does get the counter matchup. And if Zeus ends up going towards, say, a Jax, even though it hasn't been in any contestation in this series, or Renekton would be the obvious other choice. That does still remain a possibility, but I would love it if KT just, again, give that counter pick over to Keen and ensure that he has a good matchup, because a lot of what T1's so dominant in their
best food ever made
was the inevitability of Zeus winning in that isolated 1v1. And you already know your mid lane matchup.
Yeah. Veigar.
Oh, the Veigar comes in. This is one of BDD's all-time favorites.
Veigar!
Gonna be locking it in.
Where's Masked Wolf? He predicted that earlier. What the fuck?
Can make getting the Pop Blossoms in the right position difficult, but it is going to be a game of wits there in that mid lane.
I mean, the fact of the matter is, too, you're trying to play a Nocturne and a semi-dive comp into Veigar. It's just so
Nocturne into Veigar, Poppy might be griefing.
Counter pick, as you guys were talking about here for Zeus' lock-in. Not surprising to see the Lulu here. You can have
what top laner do we pick? They get last pick mid too. Last pick top.
As a tank here to try to
bring
give
the
a little bit
Orin
more front to back.
Oh
yeah. Going to potentially
Zeus on fucking tank.
Oh, this is
not 100% sure about this one.
This is really pivotal. What Zeus is going to choose in this moment. The Ornn
seems
picking to be the consideration. Still a couple of seconds. to make
It's
up
an
his
Ornn.
mind.
It's an
And
Nah.
it's going to be the Gnar in the end. I like this so much more.
He said,
for this
"Fuck
player. This is
playing
ultimate
Ornn."
comfort for Zeus,
I'm gonna
and
go
he
for the
is
fucking
so
carry.
good at creating pressure with this pick.
Oh, now this puts Keen in the position to where is he going to play Renekton into this and maybe potentially get outranged where he's playing against one of the best Gnars in the world? Is he going to try to opt into something a little bit harsher? Will he go Gangplank here for some additional damage? I mean, there's not really any limiting factors here.
Renekton.
Keen gets the
Please, Faker, please. Come on, bring it home.
This
Look at the little
whole
Vega.
place was
Hip hop,
just
hip hop.
vibrating.
Hip hop, hip hop.
As soon as that T1 call came out, KT's as well, almost equally as loud, although I think we are closer to the T1 seats over this side of
That would make sense, though.
the convention center.
And just a warning for Lahens, as to not to repeat the level 1, Keria did actually get the ward kill, which they know, giving him level 1 brush control and a very slight experience lead.
Oh.
Because, you know,
Big.
KT won that last game, but again, I think that the events of bot lane should probably try and not repeat those. And yeah, we already mentioned, Nocturne to me is a champion that stands or falls by how well you are coordinated with whoever benefits from the Nocturne, right? And both Gnar and Neeko have game-changing teamfight ultimates that allow them to consistently threaten enemy backlines.
Nice poke.
It's going to be absolutely pivotal for Owner, for Faker, and for Zeus to be in perfect sync with these setups, because again, KT
And those
has
Qs.
so many tools of shutting down a botched engage, and
Why
particularly
do people like
Zeri,
Gnar?
where it's so
It's
slippery.
good blind pick.
If you
It's hard to
miss,
counter.
Like, beyond the cage and a steadfast presence, you're just never going to get to her.
Yeah, it's really going to be tough. And you can see Owner 2-0 on this pick. Zeus is Gnar.
You get a
He
tanky range top
was,
laner, like, it's pretty
the
solid.
saving grace for
Holy
that
fuck,
period
Faker.
before.
What is
that's-
BDD doing? He's getting
I think got
gapped.
caught.
What
I
is
think
he
hit level
doing?
2.
Oh, Faker
Combo
missed the
would've-
Q. That would have been, if he hit that, it would have been GG.
That's rough. Ari gonna proc as well.
Oh my god. If Faker hit that.
And all right, Kane is going to dash towards Zeus, finds a couple of
Oh, the
autos,
spacing,
but he
keep
is
going.
otherwise losing out
Yep,
on this
one more
trade.
auto.
Mega Gnar incoming relatively soon. And so it is once again the sad story of KT early laning phase, which has not been a very good time for them.
Yeah.
No, and it's down here.
Ah,
obviously
we
not
missed
gonna
the
be great
cannon.
either.
Jonah strong. I mean, the pressure is on here. It's understandable that you're going to miss a cannon or two. Okay,
Oh.
no judgment here.
No, come on.
Lots of judgment there. What are you talking about?
No, I wouldn't miss that cannon.
You would have been in the
why?
jungle.
You know why? Because I wouldn't be missing anything, because I wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
As is most people that are, I'm sure, spamming -1.
This is absolutely the closest we're going to get.
I don't think any of the ex-LCK finalists are in chat spam -1 here either. As it turns out.
Hey, I don't know, you have a day off, you watch the global broadcast, you see someone miss a cannon, what are you
Yeah.
going to do?
I don't think we're using the chat type of -1, you know what I mean? I don't think he's in there.
Oh, it lands. Q, Q,
He's in there
Q.
going, yep, bit of an oopsie.
Another snare is going to land as BDD at least holds onto his teleport for now. Cuz moving towards this Rift Scuttler, but Faker definitely has control of this area. And Owner, he wants to sneak in. He was looking for potentially a little
Faker
bit
has
of
missed
a
7
catch on the
CS.
Root on TP.
Yeah,
Oh my
he
God.
immediately finds it, and BDD comes back to lane. And is
Why does
reminded
Faker
of his
Loki
previous
looks- oh,
experience.
fuck.
It was not a
Oh,
very fun
fuck.
time.
Oh, shit,
As
Faker.
is going
Ooh,
to
nice.
not even take a turret shot, but does take some dark
Lucky.
matter.
Owner coming up here will help
Yeah,
him push
shove
this
the
wave
shit.
in so he can further that advantage here.
Oh no, he's going for chickens,
Oh,
bro.
never mind. They're chickening it up.
They're actually going to go full chicken here.
Yeah, but they're not chicken because they're, it's.
Never mind.
Yeah, never mind. It is going to be Owner just backing away. Cuz trying to put his hammer down. And isn't going to get feared because he's
Got chickens, dude. You have pro mid fast.
And BDD is going to miss a cannon as well. So as far as the ones that we've seen,
Chickens need to be eaten
there's
by Nocturne.
equalized, and Owner is going to go for it yet again because it's going to say, "Get away from my jungle, please."
Dude, Cuz doesn't have
This is,
smite.
Kind of scary, obviously, against the early Vagar, but he's locked down.
Yeah.
Early
Trying to get
Vega,
steal away.
scary. What are you
That
talking
is going
about?
to be a successful steal away.
Hella good steal. It's exactly what we want to do.
Nocturne, when you have this much mid-prio, can actually contest
fuck
with
you
jungle,
want.
can actually do some things, can actually be relevant, and that is exactly what he's trying to do here. Is right now 2 huge winning lanes, just like
T1
the
are
previous game here,
obliterating
4-2-1.
lane phase.
It's not 20 CS lead
Thank
just
you, Box.
yet, but it's getting closer as another plate will go over to Gumayusi here on the Xayah.
Yeah, and we haven't really talked about, you mentioned towards it, Wolf, but the Poppy and Veigar combo. Obviously, you can use your Poppy stun to knock someone into the Veigar wall, and then they die. They're even, you know, if you stack your unflinchings and your Merc Treads, they're basically isn't really a way to get alive out of that one, because Poppy gets her full damage, Veigar gets to land a full combo, and it is a really threatening combo, as mentioned, but yeah, the early laning phase is a disaster, and I'm always wondering, and Huni kind of talked about this today as well, right? Like, what is it to be a player in a situation? For T1,
come on, ad boys, you guys can make it to the end. We got this.
From that, we basically had built ourselves like a 3.5k gold lead as Lahen's setting up a really nice freeze here. And then we gave it away, and we still did everything right early game, or is it we lost, right? And how are we going to deal with that? And are we going to do it again? Particularly because there are a lot of similarities in the draft.
Yeah, no doubt. And T1 with this roster has struggled in so many very high stakes best of fives, internationally especially, in critical finals.
But the main difference. This isn't a final.
It's a big advantage here.
It's in a lower bracket finals, Atlas.
They set up this early dragon stacks. Go, go, go.
No, it doesn't count.
Because they know.
Yeah, this is the thing. It probably doesn't feel like it because we're heading towards the ultimate match of the summer domestic season tomorrow. That's when it will truly be Daejon. Okay. I mean, it's Daejon. It's Daejon, but then it'll be.
Dude, that 3-minute ad is disgusting.
The most Daejon.
My ad's auto run on a timer. I'm sorry.
Take the first Drake.
Just my contract.
Successfully does so here as BDD looking to try and take this control ward. We'll get snared once again. And Faker not going to get balefully struck. And now there's the flash forward from Cuz. They get the stun. Ulti comes through there as the Pop Blossom's going to come down as well. They're trying to catch
this might work.
But he's so incredibly
Dude, this might work.
So's Faker. He just moves his way out of
Flash! Huge! Kill them both, kill them both, kill them both, kill them both, kill them both. Oh my god! Oh, he missed! BD is panicking! Oh, fuck!
As he does get the cage down,
what?
The Nocturne slinks away.
Oh man, that one really hurts. You know, the exact same combo we were just talking about, the flash to push him into the cage, the event horizon there is what
that is huge. Owner carries this, he should 1v9.
He itemized defensively against this Nico that was crushing him in lane, and then doesn't have the stats, unfortunately, here. Fails the stat check, essentially, in this fight, and then boom, up comes the very aggressive.
Boom, there it is.
Boom,
there it is.
From Lahen's, the exhaust does get cleansed by
Get those feathers back.
Just fighting this one out. The feathers are down.
Yuma's got ult still, he's chilling.
Running wants to be able to fight this one out, but they're just going to.
Nah, Nocturne off his bot with ult.
At least when it comes to AD carry health bars.
Dive.
And Lahen's going to have to grand exit, and he does so.
And it's really good you mentioned it, Wolf, because Faker building up an early lead has.
Wow, he doesn't stay.
So CC'd for, you know, still a decent amount of time, but not enough for them to actually get the burst. And BDD has.
I feel like this game makes up Faker's last 2 games. Don't get it twisted, Faker's last game on Nico was really good until late game. The Cassio game was dog shit. This game and last game he's playing very good early Nico. Very good. But don't get it twisted, Nico is the best champion in mid lane early, so it's about what he does from here now. He should always have a lead.
What I assume, didn't get a chance to look at it, what I assume will be Ultimate Hunter, get more of those ultimates available, and get towards that first item spike as soon as possible.
Oh, this Rift Herald getting taken on a ward right now. So eye poke momentarily as there's a Hex Flash over. Paranoia comes down. Poppy going to steal this one away as it's the flash forward. And Cuz is going to find it with the Keeper's Verdict, but the Pop Blossom's decent. Keen, a big crocodile. And Zeus, oh, the Dark Matter not enough to kill him. And
guys, what the fuck are we doing?
KT, they'll be able to win this one out pretty convincingly.
What the fuck are we?
Really close fight though, almost a trade back there for Zeus, who sticks around for long enough to try to burst down that final bit of health for Keen. Ultimately have to flash over the wall to get away. Rift Herald just gonna get dropped here instantly to try to shore up some of that gold deficit here for BDD. Faker just gonna have to sit here and watch the plates go. We'll clear the way very quickly. Should be able to pick up the gold from the Herald as well.
Dude, some of Owner's objectives have just so bad.
So razor thin. The
just coin flip.
That we're seeing, because I feel like if you have a little bit better setup on that fight, it's okay. Aiming.
That's good. No cleanse on aiming.
As he is going to cleanse. Gumayushi's was on cooldown, which is maybe why
I need
felt
this.
confident going for this one. Lahen's moves down Carrier moves up as well. Sorry, as you were saying.
I was just going to say, I think if the Pop Blossom engage is better there for T1, I think they absolutely could have crushed that fight, but comes up a little bit empty, and KT just faster on the play, get the steal as well, and drop that down immediately. So the gold lead here, not as significant as it was in the last game here with a T1 lead. Still 20 CS lead in the bot lane.
Keep cheering for KT. It's going to come back to bite you, dickheads.
Once again, T1 getting the better end of KT overall in this early part of the game.
What happened here, bro?
Here with the flank,
Poppy Hex Flash. Just grabbed it.
Just too many threats here.
Vega flashed actually pretty aggressively. I don't know why Faker wasn't there with ult earlier.
Yeah, Owner doesn't have his ultimate available due to the play he made earlier in mid where he flashed aggressively. And Lahens was there as well. So you see the confidence from KT. They're very aware, hey, we can hard commit here because we will be a member up. Carrier was getting close
What
as well.
disaster.
Was, I think, a few seconds behind the play. And especially at a Herald fight like that, just a couple of seconds can make a huge difference. That means that the gold lead remains within the 1K touching distance. Also 30 seconds towards the next dragon.
Yeah, and this is just basically KT trying to stem the bleeding, right? By winning out on that fight, getting themselves the Herald, getting a plate in mid lane as well, pretty close to getting another one. It's only going to get them to 1,000 gold behind. And so T1 from their early laning going to be feeling great about how this game is going. BDD just trying to catch back up here in this mid lane, not nearly as far behind as he has been in other games. Tell you what, hats off to Faker and how he's turned around his laning phase pretty considerably from not only the last time these teams
Playing Nico into Vega, shut up.
T1 were on the Rift.
Yeah, I mean, he's really just leveled up. His mechanics and his laning phases have been really strong. I mean, back-to-back here. Waiting for the root here on the teleport.
Playing Nico! This cast is stupid. You see the Cassio game?
Lane against Nico because of this.
All matchup dependent. These fucking...
Teleporting back means you just come straight in with a disadvantage.
Yeah, aiming skates away from Gumayushi here as Lahen's moving towards his bottom lane, but there is a control ward in the area. Not to mention the whole gang making their way over.
Dragon is so important. We have to capture it.
Second Drake for T1 is going to be started. Cuz going to waltz on in.
Oh, no, I can't take another flip against Cuz.
Yeah,
he's simply the better jungler.
And there it is, the cage comes down the
Wait, Nico got a huge ult. Guma ult. It's good. Owner. Come on. Nice. Keep it going. Beautiful! He's got no flash! He's got no flash! He's got no flash!
This is practically flipping the game on trying to hard engage.
Huge on T1. We needed that second dragon.
And it's just a really
We're so back. Where the KT? Where are you? Where are you? KT fans.
And then Guma turns.
I did say this last game though, so I need to settle the fuck down.
But just watch this. As they look for the target here, and ultimately they decide that
I like what they tried, but the Faker ult, look at that boom.
It's like right into a Pop Blossom. They engage themselves, essentially, in this fight.
It's the defensive Pop Blossom, the fact that Guma has a Kraken Slayer versus aiming Shiv, and then the fear that Owner gets. There is no opportunity for a Zeri moment, because there is no one there to protect the backline, right? Because Cuz goes down early, BDD has to peel away, and T1 taking a 2 Drake lead, and it is a Chemtech soul.
Shit souls, all series.
Still, 2-0, big gold lead now being built up here for T1. And if last game taught us anything, it's that by itself isn't enough, but you still got to be feeling good about that one.
Yeah, aiming, looking for one last plate as there are 5 seconds to go, and Faker will deny it. And in fact, Faker actually looking to try and get a bit of extra damage onto aiming. Blooming Burst doing a fair bit, but aiming can skate his way out, so not in under any threat or anything like that.
Nice.
I think it's very clear that the pressure has
the best ult, Mountain.
Both a positive and negative for KT Rolster in this series. Like in that last game, they lived up to it, but in the early games of last game and this game as well, we've seen some really hard forced engages, some really big unforced errors in fights, and
we don't
playing
need
a Faker'S
no
comp. You don't have to win these. You don't have to hard force and deny that second Drake. You don't even know what the soul's going to be, and ATS gave that huge advantage over to T1 off the call, and it was decisive. I'll give him that. This wasn't the right one.
Well, now Kane is looking.
Settle down, Renekton.
Get a bit of damage down.
Triforce done for the
fine.
You see as well, as soon as Owner is spotted, Keen's like, I'ma get him.
Well, he's going to get him again.
Armageddon?
Look for that
Or
W.
Armageddon?
Oh, channels it. It's always the worst feeling. When your head
Those
goes a
words,
bit
they do
green,
sound like similar
and
words.
You're just walking at your opposition, and you just can't get there. And you have to walk away with a green head. Oh, it doesn't feel great.
At least he pushes him out of the lane, though, and
yeah, true.
you know, Faker not going to be able to trade anything back here. Does stick around as
Not
he's
another
got
Herald
teleport.
throw.
The
Come
Herald is
on,
being
please.
started by his teammates. It's a very thin
Faker
margin
has
T1 are looking at here in
TP?
this fight.
And Keen has teleport. He can go back. The Narbar is fantastic here from Zeus.
It is a
And he's gonna get
beautiful
Mega
Nah.
A Mega Cone, in fact, available
Actually, no,
for
it's
him to
bad.
get over that wall. But he
It's
is
gonna
just
expire
head
and they'll
towards
come
that
back to
top
it.
lane, as the potential fight is going to dissipate.
I think it was a good choice here for T1 to walk away from that one, considering the choke point was in control of KT. Keen will be able to just
Play
get
it
some
on the
damage
dragons.
onto this turret. Won't ultimately matter that much for the cannon wave here. Faker not going to lose too much.
I'm scared of this
And
Roller Vega
T1
late
once
game,
again
but
just going to rinse and repeat, start this Herald up
I think
this
we're
time
fine.
with choke point control.
Yep, double teleports available on both sides. So this could erupt into a 5v5 at a moment's notice. Depends what Cuz wants to do here. Keeper's verdict going to get channeled. Not going to find carrier as the paranoia comes in. That was
Who got it?
Down to 2 health. As now they just
Who the hell got it?
Oh, the Pop Blossom doesn't get it.
Faker hit
Because
nothing.
Battle dances away, and now aiming's going to explode. Keen gets into the back line, but Faker's kept alive by carrier.
Did anyone pick up the Herald?
And no one's going to die.
And a lot of cooldowns being used there for T1, but it ends up paying off.
No one got Herald.
The Herald actually did no
one gets
No
the
one
eye.
picked it
In
up.
fact, nothing happened.
Again?
So
Just
it's
keep not
gold.
getting
It's
these.
gold going over to T1, right? For the Herald.
Fuck.
Yeah,
Yes.
I guess. That's something, you
It's
know.
not much gold.
There it is.
So obviously this fight here
That's like 2 health,
is
look at
really
it.
well played out the early parts by T1. Zeus has
Got
his
2
knowledge
health.
that
Oh
they
my
avoid
God.
The ultimate there, the Keeper's verdict. The Pop Blossom is
Faker
dodge
tried to-
zone at that
Faker
moment.
couldn't do anything.
You
He
don't
got
really
CC'd,
feel
I
like
think.
You have that much of a
And to
control
flash
of this
away.
fight. Even with Zeus and Narbar getting hit in the choke point here with Zeri, all that bounce, the full Fury Renekton. T1 just have to get out of there. They're not able to secure the eye.
And what's rough there is Faker thinking that he
Quickly
is
putting out
just
200
dancing
on
off
K2.
the ultimate teleports behind enemy lines, but because KT
Trying
was
to hedge.
already retreating and respected the initial engage,
No way, we
they
let
were
this shit
standing on
ride,
top of
bro.
the board as the teleport was channeled, and ends up having to use Carrier's ult and his own flash. And
Do I want a guaranteed $12.50 or do I want a potential T1 win and 200 buckaroos?
Yeah, we had 0. At least we managed to
Guaranteed
get Shelly,
$12
but
is just
Shirley's
sad.
going to have to stay in the void today.
It's something.
Unfortunately. She is, you know, they've had a busy day. We've had 5, it's a full series. Sometimes, you know, you only get 6 in a 3-gamer, and that's with all of the Heralds. So we've had enough. I think it's okay.
We shouldn't be greedy.
No, exactly. And maybe
I
Shirley wanted
think
some time off
comp-wise,
anyway.
I think T1 are
These big
fine.
5-game series that KT and T1 keep putting her through, you know, and
Yeah.
first turret does go over to T1. It is taken by Zeus on the top side, and this is a Chemtech Dragon. Chemtech
I
Soul
really
Point,
want
but
this
KT's still gonna
dragon though,
force a fight
guys.
for this.
But Zeus is
Looks
fucking
like
this
here.
tower. Let's go.
And Zeus is going to get a whole turret, so KT need to make a
Oh, wait,
call
KT
here, one way
macro
or
is
the
off.
other.
Nice.
I think this is huge advantage to T1.
That was
I mean,
gone.
they're out-macroing KT again. He might get 2.
Yep, the Dark Matter going to come down as Zeus just, walks
He gets
out
2
of the way,
towers.
of the cage. So he does not care about that one
Dude,
at
the
all.
Veigar
Now
can't
he
match
can't
the
even
Gnar.
walk over
I don't know
there
what they're
because
trying to
he's
do
never
here.
gonna be able to fight this Gnar, who is just massive.
It's classic Zeus Gnar.
I am taking a look from across the arena. I think I see Huni dancing as Zeus just stayed in his lane and kept on pushing.
Well, Owner is going to go a little bit aggressive, but the Q from Cuz is too scary. Does back away. Faker misses a cannon, but that's fine. No judgments here. It's a game 5.
There's
You get
plenty
to a
of
game
judgments.
5
I would never miss that.
in the lower bracket finals of the LCK. And then you come talking to me about missing a cannon, all right?
KT are kind of like
Okay, I
huddled
will.
around this dragon, a solo Chemtech Drake for them, which isn't really going to be very impactful at all. And they're kind of just hunkering down on, this is mine. And
Owner
T1,
learned
like, I
Nocturne
don't
from
really
Agurin?
care about that at all. And they're not
Copium.
able to force an engage.
How
In
much
fact,
copium
now,
you're sipping when
even
you say
out of
that?
Position to try to fight Guma here, who has both summoners and his ultimate available. And now, guess what? Nar's on the other side. He's looking for a 3rd turret. And T1.
Oh,
just
you watched Cam
outplaying
Smith last
KT
weekend?
here
Yes.
On the map, 4,000
Good
gold
win.
ahead here, sub 20. And I mean, KT is not dealing with an R. It looks like he's gonna get that 3rd one. He's just untouched.
Yeah. And they're going to start off this
Oh my
trade.
God.
Zeus going to hang out
Zeus
towards
is
the
just
bottom side. They
chilling.
won't
He
have
doesn't
Mega Gnar available for the
take
fight,
these
but they
towers and then
stop
flank
them
around.
from just going
Dragon
for it
reset's
anyway.
huge.
Faker has the Pop Blossom up and available.
Oh,
Keep
Owner.
is over, looks for Owner.
Chill,
As he's
chill.
got the paranoia,
They've used
which
everything
just
here.
comes in
Nocturne could re-engage.
Now Zeus gets into the backline and maybe a flanking mini node
Push
is
mid,
going
fuck
to
the
be
dragon.
enough. As now Pop Blossom flying forward.
Oh,
flying
Faker.
just the air. As Faker is still in a safe
Nah
position.
needs Mega. He needs
The
Mega Nah.
horizon goes down. The Drake
Needs
getting
autos.
confused about who it wants to fight. And Zeus is still flanking. A real fight, not really popping off just yet. As Keen, behind this wall, has a massive amount of fury, wants to find Owner. And Owner wants to find
Oh
him.
my
That far,
fucking
very
god,
low.
bro.
Now gets the smite. They're going to leave the Crocodile for this Nocturne.
Owner missed the dragon,
So T1 grab a
but we get
couple
2
of
kills for it and mid lane. It's definitely T1 worth, but like, come on, Owner. Pick it up.
Yeah, could be the opportunity.
Oh, they got a Baron Rush.
BDD has teleport, but isn't here for 25 seconds. Same for Keen.
Yeah, they think they have enough time to do this. It's actually a little bit risky here for T1. They have the vision.
Fucking oath, it's risky.
As you say, all KT have to do is delay a little bit, but
If Cuz steals this, we know how Owner's smites have been.
Yeah.
What about Cuz?
Yeah, Cuz could definitely be frustrating here as Kerry is going to flash the wall. He's going to get it. He steals it! In game 5, Cuz gets over the wall. They both die. Right, it's another 2 kills.
is it actually going to end up being a huge swing here for KT is the question, because if you're T1, you're like, well, they stole the Baron, and that's going to be a little bit annoying to deal with.
I mean, it's not end of the world for T1, but I think KT gave them an extra few
No,
minutes.
no.
And Cuz got it. The timing really close actually is here. Try to hard force on Owner again. Not loving that. Doesn't end up working out. And T1
Polymorph the
slow
Poppy!
side really
Get him
well.
away!
Goes in a little bit over aggressively, but Zeus is such a nuisance here on the flank. And watch how well T1 plays around his Narbar, something that they've been doing for 2 years, so they've had a fair share of practice.
Oh, even longer than that. Oh, yeah. I mean, it was
This
before
player.
Zeus.
Yeah, with this player, of course, with 2 years, and Zeus,
Flashes in.
Oh, man.
he plays it so well. After destroying 2 turrets topside and getting that bottom side turret, and then this is Cuz's steal, which buys him some time.
Oh my god.
And he's just calling to get everybody out here, and it will be 2 kills going over, so
Prage is in the chat.
Prage is in the chat, and game not saved yet, but it is definitely a huge moment here.
That's the KT experience.
Why does Faker have a Medjai's?
I mean, that may have been...
Why does Faker have a Medjai's?
That's Montague's decapulates right
Why does he have a book?
As T1 pushing
Book,
towards
book.
this outer turret. There's ultimate for ultimate.
Most
from
Korean
these
players
2
played windowed.
junglers, and Cuz gonna hold it. Owner gonna hold it.
And what's really big is I checked on the replay. Neither BDD nor Keen are actually able to get the buff.
Right.
They were like it was like 2 seconds.
Yeah. So is it just aiming?
I think it was aiming and Lehen.
No, Lehens died.
Lehens died as well. Yep, just aiming.
So he's the only one that has it, so it's not really going to
Only
be
one has the Baron. That's
all
not
too
that
useful
bad.
necessarily here for KT.
Still
Chance to
denies
get
it,
25
though.
stacks.
Yeah, like,
Have you seen the way he's been engaging?
The deny is definitely huge because it makes the game a lot more playable, and obviously T1 could have gotten some huge advantages with no inner on top side. That would have been just a straight path to grabbing that top side inhibitor, obviously, and T1 feeling very confident here. Faker picks up the Magi, Soul Stealer here. I mean, they are really feeling
Jesus,
their
Faker.
advantages. See if Faker gets punished here. Nope, gonna get the root. He's been so good with these, and KT now, they really need that miracle team fight where everyone's on the same page, and I don't want to see this game decided, you know, at the end of the day by hard engage on Nocturne, who's got Spell Shield and a Lulu next to him. I think if they play these fights out slower, it's definitely winnable, especially if they just time out the Narbar. But the margins are getting thinner and thinner as the game goes on.
Just wish we got
I
that
think
dragon
a lot of this
earlier.
will come down to who Cuz can find with the Keeper's Verdict, and can T1 stop it from being effective by pressing the Paranoia button whenever she lifts a hammer to the sky. There is so much back and forth before a fight even starts with these 2 compositions. It's really,
Careful
really
now.
close. Now Zeus, he has a decent Narbar fighting up.
Aiming level
against Amy.
14.
But he's underneath the turret now, so the Poppy not going to be able to fight anymore.
We haven't really talked about it yet. Also, Faker has a 10 stacks meta
Yeah,
that
that's,
he actually ended up going for, which that's scary.
That's a game 5 Magi's.
Yeah, he doesn't care. It's fine. Well, what I do want to highlight is that I really hope Zeus ends up, could go for Hullbreaker, could go for Sterix. I really hope it's Hullbreaker, because I don't think that with the state that the matchup is in now, Keen ever has a shot.
No.
Right? And trying to 1-3-1 or even 1-4 into a Fed Gnar with Hullbreaker and a Nocturne on his team is an absolute nightmare.
Veigar is
There
like
isn't really
proper
anyone
scaled now.
individually that can answer the Gnar,
So is the
right? You're always
Zeri.
gonna have
I'm
to
kind of
send two
nervous.
people.
I mean, until KT gets some Chemtech sold, Chemtech
Faker,
breaks,
stop trying that,
because
bro.
then
It's
the
not
Gore
on
Drinker
your Diamond
and
Solo queue game,
Ah, there-
healing
yeah.
is just going to be too much.
I really feel like the Hullbreaker is the right call, but it's
Oh, yeah.
also definitely the call that Zayas generally makes in these moments. He's done it several times across the Gnar. He's really the only one who's playing Gnar this season.
Is that a
No
ghost
one
or
else is
something?
picking
Fuck,
it
what
up,
was that?
and you know, I think that's definitely the path he's
Oh,
walking
BD
right now.
unsealed
With the lead
spellbook
that
ghost.
T1 has and how little impact these drakes are going to make, he's just always going to be a problem that KT can't really answer. As you mentioned, Chronicler, and they're just going to siege up this mid turret, take more gold. Okay, opportunity.
All right, yeah, looking for the stun as Gumayushi. Now does have his cleanse on cooldown. Keeps the Feather Storm and holds.
Can we
the
not get
flash.
mid lane tower?
As Keeper's Verdict going to be cancelled.
Oh shit, bro. Guma no cleanse.
May have found Owner. He goes down to 50%.
Oh, I can't watch this.
If
Why is Zayas not just splitting a win?
By that Zeri W, he dies.
Yeah,
Very tight timing there.
definitely
man.
true. I mean, now he's a little bit more of a potential target here in this fight, but I really
Yeah.
kind of hope KT don't overextend on that. And KT, they don't have anybody topside here, whereas, again, this Gnar is a threat inside. He's got his Gnar bar ready for this.
Yeah, Lahen's caught on a flank here as well as KT teleport Keen in. There's a grand entrance. Keeper's Verdict comes down. And Cuz doesn't find anything with it. That is going to be the
Finally.
secured here by T1. That's sole point. That Chemtech Drake, that healing and shielding, not going to be coming in here, but now T1 are looking for even more.
Oh, this is a hard run through. I think we have to drop mid lane tower. Good zone.
They do have a cage to
Dragon
block
for mid
this
lane. I don't even know.
approach.
Not even that
We'll be
good.
able to find an outer turret at least.
Great
Mid lane
use
tower
of
is
the terrain
massive.
there in the zone denial that Poppy and Veigar provide as we're not done.
Yeah, King
Oh,
gonna have to dash his
Guma.
way out. Event Horizon comes down again, breaks his stopwatch. Is now
Back
Gumayushi.
up, slowly, slowly.
Getting flanked, but they're
Keen.
still gonna be able to do
Nice.
something.
Cuz goes in, he
And
ints.
now Cuz is having to flash.
They'll be able to get mid lane
Gets
tower
back
plus
out of
Baron
there.
off this maybe.
Gaming doesn't press his R button, but T1 is still
Somebody
pressing
order the tower,
forward,
for
and they
fuck's
are gonna
sake.
be able to take
Thank
this
you.
outer turret. That is a 4 for T1, and this
coming
gold
up.
lead is starting to get ridiculous.
They could just go do Baron now, and Cuz has no ultimate. Keen is dead for
If Cuz
30
steals this
seconds.
again, bro,
BDD
I will punch my
does have
hand through my
teleport. He's just
monitor.
gonna stick around in the area. They have to hope. He's
He
got
can't
smite set
keep
up
getting
here.
away with
Maybe the
this.
double smite steal.
Yeah, Carrier looking for a ward as Hex Flash to try and get him in there. Pop Blossom gonna go awry once again. And there it is. The flash in comes forward. Can they secure the battle? What the hell?
What the fuck?
Insane! They kill the Nocturne and they just take it with
What the
BD with
fuck?
his unsealed spell.
So they
All
have
right.
unsealed and Cuz's smite, as well as aiming's extendo beam all
What
timed
the
during
fuck?
Hoya to try to get the steal off. And
Duh.
it's for T1 now.
Duh.
They end up winning out on this fight, really nicely timed stopwatch here from Keen, but it's ultimately not enough to save him here.
You have one fucking job.
But it's crazy how much KT have been able to accomplish here this
Get
far
a
behind.
fucking objective.
As look at BDD unsealed, they have no vision and paranoia. He goes in first.
Oh my god. The unsealed spellbook smite flash from BDD blind.
It's
What a
also-
fucking psycho.
Zeri W that
I would
kills
never
Nocturne
do
there.
that.
I mean,
Ends
that's
up
what
being
secures
enough.
it, right? Because it means he's the only
Yeah.
smite in the pit.
And this one I think matters a lot more than the previous one. The previous one was straight up only denial, but this one
What
is going to give them an
the-
opportunity to actually fight and keep the gold even, keep the base alive, and eventually we're going to see BDD be a bigger and bigger problem. About to level 16
the-
already, 520 AP here.
My heart, bro, please.
But every team fight still has been won by T1. Which
I mean, everything has been won by T1. Like, every single part of the map
Yeah.
has just been won by T1.
It's fine,
and then
Copium.
KT
We have
still
4
through
stacked
Barons,
Magi's on
and
Faker.
they're now only a few thousand behind.
It's just KT in this series tonight is never say die in terms of potentially a reverse sweep, in terms of these last
Please
two
just
games
say
being
die.
so T1 favored. And you slowly start to see KT creep back up. T1's still in a pretty decent position here, but this time the Baron buffs, as you mentioned, are actually going to still be here for KT, so they can actually get something relevant out of it. All outers are down here, and KT still don't have enough map
No
control
hull
to
breaker
start
for the
threatening
Gnar.
inners, but it's going to be a decent amount of gold here in map control. That mid-inner, they're just using it to let aiming...
How many
now
little like
let aiming
Veigar
for
things does
free
that
here
Veigar
to
have?
scale
How much
up.
AP he's
This
got?
Veigar is getting more and more AP stacks as time goes on. He's getting closer to that death cap, and there is a real win condition here for KT later on. They have so much.
Hell yeah, if this game goes to 40 minutes, it's GG.
Vagar on targets later on. They've got a decent amount of CC set up as well with the Poppy. If you push 2 people away,
Oh no, aiming has GA.
Down by BDD's ult. That's a one team fight. You know, that's an objective. And so far, we've seen that KT has been able to sneak into the objective so far. And the game isn't over, but Cuz hasn't been great with these Keeper's verdicts just yet. They need to be better. They need to really land here if KT is going to the finals.
And aiming throughout all of this has just been kind of living his best life.
Can this Nah just split?
Right?
I know, that's what I thought.
Really fed, building towards
He
a
cannot.
GA here. But aiming has been, I think, the big benefactor.
Aiming's
of
ahead.
a lot.
350.
Highest level in the
350 farm at 30. Level 17. That's
Getting
crazy.
on top of aiming is going to remain
Like
a
aiming
big
is problem.
problem
Aiming might 1v9
as we
this, I'll
get
be
into
honest.
the later
He has
stages, but
Vagar
a lot
cage
of
as
it
well.
has been killing
Almost death
Keen,
cut.
killing Cuz, killing BDD.
Vega has
as
pot.
we get deeper and deeper in, aiming eventually is going to become such
Vega
a
investing
big
500 in a
problem.
pot.
And because the gold is still so even though the kill score obviously very favorable towards T1, it's getting scary as. Oh, Faker.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, he's not going to get caged. And the minion just exits. The minion's like, nah. Nah.
Not my
It's
day.
much like the patch from earlier.
It is Sterix for Zeus. I don't know if this was mentioned earlier.
Only
but
3k
down
gold,
that
guys.
path,
It doesn't
doesn't have that
matter.
same hold breaker
It all
side
comes
lane
down to how the
that we
team
were kind of
comps and
hoping
the fights
for.
are played.
He has a stopwatch. They've stacked them up for the soul fight potentially.
Whoa!
Uh-oh.
That's a flash on Gumayushi, who immediately cleanses. And the wild growth comes through as well. He's still trying to fight this one
Slowly,
out.
slowly,
Poppy
slowly.
doesn't have that flash available anymore. And he's angry. Doesn't want to have to
He
press
is
some of
angry.
his spells.
And they got the wild growth as well.
Lance and Wild Grove.
Lens
Now
and Wild
gone,
Growth
Flash
before
and
Soul
Thunderstorm
Fight.
still available.
Oh, fuck.
All right, teleport to come in from Keen.
Oh, God, please. Rush it. Yes. Soul. We need Meganar. We need Meganar. We need Meganar. Guma, 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 Guma. Faker, huge engage. Gets the Poppy. Can they get the Renekton? Polymorph. Kill the Renekton, please.
He slices his way.
Aiming's not dead. Aiming's not dead. Aiming's not dead. Renekton, dead. Trolling. Huge. Zeus almost takes down the Vega. The cage blocks the whole team. Zeus is not done. He orders the tower. He orders the tower twice. What are you doing?
He's still got the GA. Zeus is going to be taken down for the triple. And it's aiming the one that saves this game for KT.
Oh, it's a pretty close game now, isn't it? Chemtech Soul picked up, and they might lose everyone for this.
Oh, the extendo beam not enough. The speed up from the honey.
No.
But it's not going to be enough. And
They
KT,
want
eyes on the prize. They're looking for this inner
How?
turret.
Are you
They might even be able to take
so
more.
I don't know.
Stupid.
Faker's about
Yeah.
to come up, so they'll get an inner. They'll get aiming even more fed. But this game is still not gonna be done.
No, it's not done. But look at this fight here. I mean, this is one of the
Like
longer
here,
fights we've
Ziri,
had in this series.
Christmas,
Cuz takes an insane amount of
birthday,
damage, but Nocturne's out.
Hanukkah,
Ems gets nothing, and
Grandma's
Faker's
funeral.
engaged. He's a big
Take
ball.
everything,
Later
every
on,
present.
technically aiming doesn't
Why would they
get
give it
caught.
all to
So he
Ziri?
gets the kite out here, push down Faker.
Like
They
they
get
give it on
off
a
the
silver
wall.
platter.
What ensues
Grandma
next is
birthday
just hard
card.
to imagine
Money in the
T1
pocket.
way
What the
over
fuck,
here,
man?
chasing into this choke point. Keen does so much damage to soften these targets up. BDD escapes Zeus.
Why?
Over the
Look at
wall
this.
for the
Look
kill.
at this.
The Nash.
Double auto tower.
And this
Target
is the
Champions
moment,
Only
right?
button.
Like, aiming has had these moments
This
in the
play
past.
brought
Like,
to you by
remember
Target
that
Champions
killer
Only button.
instinct against this very team.
From a small discount
And now
of
Paranoia is going
free to
come
use.
in. The keeper's
Yes! The steal!
Every
Finally.
turn has been
And he
stolen
lives.
away. And this time T1
Holy
is
fuck,
one.
yes.
Oh my god, this series, it is just ridiculous.
Faker 8 stacks Medjai's.
3 stolen.
Holy shit.
Here. And
Rule
now
number one, don't start the Baron.
T1 back in the driver's
Baron
seat
is
here,
bait.
and they're trying to push.
We can't
Oh
end.
man, this inner turret's going to be taken down. Looks like T1 not going to push for the inhibitor turret just yet.
Holy shit, this game is crazy.
Long time here for aiming.
My
Looks
heart.
like this game
Why
may
do we
come
need to
down
do this?
In 3 minutes and 20, the Elder fight here. T1
Oh, God,
should have
don't
an
start
insane-
that one.
Okay, let's watch this first person view on the
This steal was crazy, dude.
Instant here and presses as fast as he can. Got it, got it. He gets out, tells him to leave, and doesn't even have to flash. And Now here, as T1, try to get any inhibitor you can with this Baron so you have that Elder Prio, because again, that is very likely going to be the deciding fight in this game.
It's all gonna come down to
All it takes
Elder.
is one mistake from KT during this Baron buff and T1
All gonna come down to Elder in 3 minutes.
That's the thing, because these are 5 Barons as well. Like KT, they very narrowly managed to win fights and sneak away with like a Baron on aiming, a Baron on a couple of people. This time around, it is T1 with a full Baron already up to 2.6K. Baron power play. These inner turrets looking in trouble as the Keeper's Verdict not going to do anything to save this one.
Gotta buy time. They really want an
Zeri doesn't have GA.
Set up for Elder so much easier.
We just need to set up the Elder. We can't get through the base, I don't think.
Without a hull breaker to be a really big factor in the side lane, but KT's ranged wave clear, obviously, with Zeri, with Shiv, and Veigar. Gonna be really hard to actually chew through. 1 more minute remaining on the Baron buff.
Feels really difficult to just see
2 minutes
KT
on the
in
Elder.
general, right? Because if you don't have large amounts of range, the cage is just a very, very scary prospect.
They sent Zeus top lane, and
Zeus has GA. We need Nocturne GA.
Up here, and KT will have to answer, and the timing of this could be really huge as mid is crashing now. They've got Baron buffs
still
in
on
all
minute
3
40
lanes.
for Elder, guys.
And even if they don't get an inhibitor, they should be able to maintain a decent amount of prio and vision here of this Elder. They've got vision in the jungle as well that KT is going to have to push through before they even get to talk about contesting the Elder.
How much AP this guy got?
For another amazing Cuz steal.
He has 624 AP, 300 stacks. Not even that many.
I don't know whether that's enough. I think you might be right, Wolf. I think even just having control of that jungle,
He needs Death Cap.
should be able to give T1 a huge edge moving towards this one, unless KT find themselves any sort of fight. But this
Oh, they drop mid, nice. And they're gonna drop top.
Be taken down.
This is huge.
In the mid
Auto, auto!
Cuz heroically charging his way out of this situation. Ranuan's Omen done for Keen. Death Cap done for BDD.
Death Cap BDD, 877 AP. He's gonna one-shot something.
Come in for T1 after this Baron.
Okay, GA's back up here for aiming. And Death Cap obviously has been done for a little while here for BDD.
Aiming GA back up.
Oh, he just got it? Okay. So this is the huge moment because this is the fight that's going to decide this entire series. This is the one that's going to decide who's going to Worlds, who's facing Genji tomorrow.
It all comes down to this
T1,
next
they got a lot
team
of
fight.
bio, but they didn't actually hold on to Baron control. And with the wave clear that KT have, they can actually push this mid wave and try to get in here faster.
Where's that prio before the Elder? We're late.
As well. He had a
T1 fight. They're late before the Elder fight.
Hold it. Phantom Dancer picked up for Guma.
Guma full build. He was buying a Phantom Dancer.
One final moment. Could not be more tense. This series could not
Faker,
be
Flash, Zeus, Flash, Guma, Flash. Everybody has Flash. This fight is going to be crazy.
We're going to look for it. There's a flash out from Carrier.
Already a flash from Carrier for nothing. Elder started.
All right, it's T1 that have started this.
Watch Faker, top side of the map.
Goes completely wide. Faker like
Zeus. Zeus. Where's Faker? Faker, he goes in. He flashes. Is it enough? Is it enough? Who gets the Elder? Who gets the Elder? Cuz gets the Elder. It's GG.
Away from it, and with Elder in
oh my god.
I mean, they lost so many that I don't think they can end here straight up, but they are going to push mid here, and Guma is still alive.
They should be able to end.
Do a decent amount of damage to try
they should be able to end this.
There's a real world.
Aiming has.
He doesn't end this right now. He's got GA as well.
It's so hard to push down against the Zarya.
It's a flash forward. It's Gumayushi. He's going to go up.
He kills Cuz. They're still in it. It's not over.
He's going to hold on.
No, I can't take this. I can't breathe.
The plant as well. He's going to heal up. The's no way aiming. He took down for the
start the Baron.
Seriously? Oh, what the fuck is Owner doing? He's win trading these smites. What happened?
This is actually just too much. If they commit to killing,
oh my god! Where is Owner? He's staying still. He goes in. He goes in with BDD. What the fuck? Why the fuck would you leave the Elder?
By Cuz, and the fight is won, but by such thin margins they can't end the game.
Guma's fighting was so pivotal there. The amount of damage he was
Thank
able to
God Guma saved it here.
Again, it's so hard to lock down Isaiah.
Holy shit. If he died there, guys, GG. If he died there, GG.
Oh god, we're just doing it again. All right.
Why are we Baron fighting against an El Desiri?
Just aiming.
Oh my
And
god.
he's on his way. He has his
Oh my
flash as well.
god.
As the cage comes
Faker goes in, he lands a double stun. Is it going to be enough? It's a stopwatch. Have to kill aiming. Aiming's down, but GA, it's coming up. Aiming's down. Huge ult by Zeus. Cuz is in the pit. Kill him. They need a minion wave. They need the minion wave. The minion waves, they cleared the minion wave. It's 40 minutes, they can run down. BDD and Rakan. Oh my god, did the wolves stop? BDD TP'd. The wolves stopped the Rakan base because of the Narq. Look at them. Let's go wolves.
BDD still alive here. He's got this death cap.
Let's go. Run it down.
I just don't think there's enough that he can do here. Aiming up at 25.
TP in from Faker. Flash in from Guma. Flash. Oh, can he kill BDD? Cakes on BDD. Cakes on Rakan. Faker's back at Worlds. Let's fucking go. Holy, what a game 5. What a game 5. I might have taken 5 years off my lifespan. Whew, it's worth it, but Jesus Christ. Plus 200. Hardest $200 I've ever fucking made. Holy shit.
When he returned to the Rift, people said, okay, well, he's back. The team is playing better, but Faker's still
The heart rate.
He still is not going to bring this team to finals. The doubters, the naysayers, they were always there.
Oh my god. BDD can't believe it. Holy fuck. Guma is the guy. Everybody in their life, you know, these sportsmen, some people have it and some people don't. When the clutch moment comes down to it, people like Gumayushi, people like Faker, people like me when I versed Dopa, we have that clutch factor, that finesse. And he, in that final, he clutched that shit. Well played. Jesus, bro. That's crazy.
Everything. And the last
That's
Baron wasn't
crazy.
even taken. So every Baron or Elder
Does Owner have it, you may ask?
was
Fuck
taken by the
no,
team
bro.
that did not
What
start it.
was that?